Ooh, favoritism. Ooh. So the show started. I'm like 2 minutes late, but it's okay. So flashback to 1948, and it shows this one camp counselor girl talking to these two boys and being like, sarcasm will not be tolerated here. And it's like, keep an eye on that one kid. And he asks these two girls, how's the water? They're making fun of him because of his weight. And he doesn't want to do anything. He's like, I don't want to do anything. So his friend just tells him, just go over there. Two of the lifeguard and this like volunteer girl are, in the woods, and the boy is spying on them. So one kid jumps into the water. I just saw. Sorry, they showed that.
What's going on with PayPal? I can't go
So his friend is swimming, Bobby, and he's telling his friend, "Hey, stop!" Oh, the kid was swimming, and they didn't see the kid swimming. And these two guys went out on their boat, and the propeller hit the kid.
Oh.
Oh, it's Benjamin. She's blaming on the lifeguard. 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 Blaming the lifeguard. And blaming Benjamin for what happened. But she's like, you killed my beautiful. Oh no. It was her. Oh, it was her kid? She said, my baby boy. Oh no. Well, that was a dark beginning. Okay, now it's just showing the. It was so good. The supper was so good. Tasted amazing. Dun, 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 dun. So I was just showing the beginning credits of what's going on. Do, do, do. This is a really long beginning. This is a very long beginning. Distorted tapes. That was my impression of distorted tapes, by the way. If you guys are wondering what that was, that's what it was. Oh my goodness. And since it's commercial break, we'll go over some notes for my health assessment class. Let's see what's up. Why is there camels? Why are there pictures of camels in my health assessment book? Lion, hippo. Oh, that's for like people who have a lower mental status, mental health assessment. So you have to name the different animals. You have to draw a clock to 10 past 11. Visual spatial. Okay, I'm fine, but like that's kind of confusing me. You have to draw a cube. They're just like memory work, attention, language, abstraction, delayed recall, orientation, naming, and visuospatial and executive. Very interesting. Still a commercial. These feel like really long commercials. They're probably not, but like they feel very long. Oh, it's Tom Hanks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dad.
I'm watching it.
Mr. Rogers.
Let's go.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is what it's called.
Tom Hanks. Wow.
With Tom Hanks. I really like Tom Hanks.
Same here.
I really like Jim Carrey as well. Who was it? There's this person who said, you can fail at what you love. Or like, what was it? You can still fail at what you don't love. So why not do something you love? Or something like that? Something along the lines of that. Oh my goodness gracious, where am I? Ainsley. She's never put those signatures before on anything else. Except for one other thing. It can't be a bad thing because I did all the work. So now it flashes back to the present time, which is I don't know what the present time is, but like it's in the future from 1984, if that means anything. I think it's 1989. Don't quote me on that. But Brooke was just shot with an adrenaline shot. So whatever they gave her, or like given a shot of some kind by Rita. So then she woke up instead of being executed. She's trying to like feed her, trying to basically nurse her. And Brooke is having like nightmares and stuff. Now they're watching horror movies. Oh, it's not a horror movie, it's something else. I don't know what show that is. Must be a popular show, but I don't know what it is. They're both in the hotel room. Rita just came back with some food. Oh, Rita's getting her a passport so they can have a new life. She said, "Is this another one?" Oh, so Emma thinks that it's Brooke thinks that it's another experiment.
Hang up.
I don't know. Oh, so Rita said that she's trying to be nice to Brooke because she doesn't want to. She wants to go to heaven. She doesn't want to go to hell. So now she wants to do good in the world to try to like get her way into heaven. Brooke wants to go back to Camp Redwood to kill Margaret. 1,825 days is how long she was locked up. She's like, I tried to distract myself and everything. I tried counting different things like tiles, blinks, everything. She's like, she's the reason why I was locked up and all that other stuff. She said, you can't go back. So she's like, if you get back to health, then we can go hang out. They're at this bowling place. No, not bowling. What's that place called? Roller skate. They're at a roller skating alley, I guess you would call it. They're just like dancing, having fun. This guy's watching them. I love their outfits. Let me just put that out there. She said that we don't have to go back. And she's like, just because we did this today doesn't mean like whatever, right? This guy with a mustache tried to go up to them be like, hey, like try to talk to them, and they both shut him down. Rita's car is not starting. The guy, the mustache guy, comes back. He's like, I can take a look at it if you want me to. Obviously, it seems like he's the one that did it. Loose distributor cap. I don't know what that is. I know nothing about cars. Engine started. I'm leaving. You always like what goes around comes around, basically. Oh, Rita tells him to get into the car. There's like 5 missing people. It shows a missing people's person poster. She doesn't like to drive. That's why his girlfriend didn't pick him up from the rink.
You feel this all
Oh, no.
I'm doing better.
They're like, you're just trying to scare us. Like, that's all you're trying to do. She's like, you gotta get out. Oh, the guy says her real name, Donna. Ooh. Oh, the police. They stopped on the side of the road and the cop has come up behind him. Oh my gosh. Aviators just calling them aviators now. Aviators just shot the cop and then got out of the vehicle, and the 2 girls drove away. Oh, cop's dead. All right. So what? I guess he's like the new new killer, I guess. Alright. Let's see what we have gone over in class so far. Assessment techniques in the clinical setting. We have gone over. Oh, what's that? Oh, so I just did thorax and lungs, heart and neck vessels. Love that. And peripheral vascular system and lymphatic system. And that's it. That's all. I have to study some of that, and then I have to do a few labs on the OSCE, so doing the whole health assessment for the respiratory or the whole health assessment for cardiac. And at first I was like, oh, I'd rather get the cardiac assessment because I've done it like so many times. But the respiratory assessment is so much better, and it's not as it's not as like it's easier. I'll just say that. And I'm it's like, oh yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna count your pulse for about 30 seconds ish, and then see how it goes. 30 seconds to a minute, and then you hold their pulse and you count either their breaths first or their pulse first. That's to throw them off. But everybody knows that. Because you don't tell them, okay, so I'm going to be checking to see how many breaths you take in a minute. So then they're gonna start manually breathing instead of it being like an automatic thing. So you don't get the right thing. So you kind of just have to, as you're talking to them, count their like rates or something, like if some kind of like distraction activity on some kind of distraction for them. So the whole time was like, which is like using all these other muscles that you're not supposed to use. 16 Emmys and 8 Golden Globes. Ooh, American Horror Story, crazy. Ooh, it's back on. Oh, guess who it is? It's Mr. Jingles. That's not Mr. Jingles, that's a fake Mr. Jingles. That's imposter Mr. Jingles. And there's this guy in a Mr. Jingles costume. And he's trying to use the restroom outside. When he turns around, oh, so they're like all dead and they're stuck there. And then Mr. Jingles comes over and he says, He's like, wait, Montana said no killing until the festival. So then they're like, well, like, geez, like I want to murder Mr. Jingles. Oh, so they're all just basically talking to Mr. Jingles, being like, why did you come back here? You killed us, all that kind of stuff. I was like upset with him. Oh, he asked them what it's like to be dead. So they're all saying that they're gonna murder everybody that. Oh,
I think.
I don't know. So they all want to kill Mr. Jingles because Mr. Jingles is the reason why they're all dead, or so they believe, which is not true. Oh, he's like 1970 wasn't the first. Ooh. Camp Golden Star is what it went by when it was first opened. The camp was hiring, and oh, one of the benefits there was free childcare, and said that his friend's mother was angry and all she felt was hate. So what we've seen before when Bobby died. Mr. Jingles was sleeping and then he just heard like screaming and stuff like that and noticed Billy gone from his bed. So Mr. Jingles goes and it looks like he's going to go see his mom in the cabin to see what's going on. There's like all these people dead in their beds. Oh, so I guess Bobby was his brother. Oh, they weren't friends, they were brothers. Oh my gosh. So his mother is the one who killed all those people because she blamed them for the reason why Bobby was dead. Got it. Hello. Oh, so then he had to kill his own mother because his mother was going to kill him. Oh my gosh. So then they changed the name, but they couldn't get rid of all the evil that happened there. So now Mr. Jingles says that he wants to see his mother. So now Jazzercise is bringing him to go see her. And it's like this old, abandoned, grown over wooden building. Oh, he's going inside. And it's just like old stuff. One of those little cup things, and there's like the ball, and you have to like swing it on the hoop for like it to go into the ball, into like the cup. The ball cup game. The ball cup ball game. I was so bad at that. Oh my gosh. Here's his mother. There she is. She's like, hello. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. So now he's meeting his mother who passed away because he killed her because she murdered a bunch of people because she believed it was their fault why Benji's brother, her son, died. Okay, I get this now. I get it now. I understand. I understand what's going on. Oh, little commercials. Family time commercials. Let's see what's on my schedule. Because I mean, 100% honest with you, no idea. All right. Yeah, see that? Oh no. I read it wrong. I was like, his test. I was like, his test is not in the nursing building. That's because it's in the other building, the advanced technology building, and it looks really pretty. You search up the advanced technology building at Lakehead. It is very nice. Very, very nice. Now I can't find my pens. Am I losing my mind? Is there a ghost in here stealing all my stuff? I swear to you, that must be. That's like the only explanation. Or I'm just going insane. I'm just going insane. That's honestly just going insane. Oh, pardon me. Oh, pardon me again. I don't know. I don't know, but oh my gosh, I'm having issues. Oh, pardon me. Oh my gosh, I'm having hiccups. Oh my gosh. Usually that helps. Also, I learned today that it was literally right here the entire time. That moisturizers are what moisturize your skin, and lotions um, keep the moisture, create like a barrier to keep the moisture in your hands, like in your skin, which is pretty cool. Sorry to write that down quickly. She's crying. She still really misses Billy. Was it Bobby? Her son. My prediction is that she's gonna end up finding him, and they're gonna be like happy together, and then she's gonna stop terrorizing the other camp members. She said that she was like searching the grounds all over for him. Oh, I'm just trying to read it out so I can kind of like summarize it, like paraphrase it. She's like, I seen the way that you looked at that girl and how you liked her so much. So the mother is the one that pushed Margaret over the edge to do the killings. She said, well, the girl already had um, had an unstable mindset, and so then she decided to use Margaret as a tool to kill everybody, to blame it on him So then he would get blamed for it because his mother believes that he should have died and not her precious baby boy, you know? Oh, she just found out that he is a child. She says that it will never end, all of it. She said that I will spend the rest of my time here trying to make you suffer like I do here. Because you deserve that. And she does not like her own son. She called him a parasite. That's rude. She said with you as his father, he is better off dead. Oh my gosh. Oh, now it's back to Rita and Brooke. Oh, the guy in the cop car ran right into them. Oh, killed the guy that was in the truck in front of them. Karma's a B word, girls. Oh, oh no. He's going after them. Commercial time. What can I talk about? Let's see. I'm sick and tired of talking about school. So let's talk about music. I love music. I love it so much. I have a clarinet and I played it in grades 6, 8, 6, 7, 10, 11, no, 6, 7, 9, 10. Played a little bit in 11. In grade 12, I didn't play it. But I have one and I want to learn how to play that again. I want to learn how to play the piano. So that should be interesting. I'm not good at guitar or any kind of string instruments. I am awful at it. I'm better at like woodwinds, like clarinet but I'm not good at flute. I don't know how to play flute. He's going to die though. Probably. I have a feeling he's gonna get stuck there. He's gonna get stuck with his mother. That's like I think she was trying to push him over the edge. That's what I think she was trying to do. Because that's an actor. Yeah, obviously he's an actor. He's in commercial, but he's like been in movies. I feel like his mother was trying to push him over the edge. Unless she like meant everything that she said and she wasn't doing it on purpose, just trying to make him snap. Because she was like, I tried to end this. I tried to make it so then I didn't like have to suffer and everything like that. And then surprise. Also bring it back. Commercial. Ooh, commercial. Oh, we going to the festival. Said, where's Donna? Oh my gosh. Oh, he like did like the pig tie thing and then tied her to the truck so then like gets pulled. She said she either dies because of a bullet or she dies because like a painful death. Oh my gosh. Hey Jesse, how's it going? Oh, he wants to surpass Bundy and Ramirez. So either Brooke drives a vehicle and kills her friend, or Brooke dies herself. Brooke says, you know what? Whatever. Should have never given her a ride in the first place. Oh, she shot him in the groin area. So we can't let him get away with it. And she said, who said anything about that? Whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but. Oh, they're getting ready to open up Camp Redwood for the big, huge concert with like Billy Idol and all of them. She said, basically the gist of it, she said, husbands are glorified assistants, is what she said. She's very sexist and also just very rude in general and very aggressive. Is that Billy Idol? Lamal? Lamal? I don't know who that is. Never Ending Story? I know Never Ending Story. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Oh, there's Stash. Margaret and Stash. Sounds like a really weird superhero name. He's kind of walking in the field a bit, and then Montana is standing there. Oh, Stash and Montana are. Oh my gosh. Oh, they tied up the guy to a post and cut off both of his thumbs. Brooke wants to go walk to Redwood instead, but Rita's not letting her go alone. Who is that? Kajagugu? I totally butchered that name. Oh, there's Ramirez. He's like, I'm a big fan of yours, says Ramirez. Oh, so the guy that was there signed a contract with the devil, but didn't see through to the contract, I guess. All the band members are killed with a pentagram on the wall. Wow. And the assistant's screaming, obviously, as I would be too. What's his name? Jingles is sharpening a knife by the dock, and his mother comes up behind him and starts talking to him. Oh, he named his son after his brother. Oh my gosh. He's like, oh, you can't face Ramirez because she's like, oh, you can't face Ramirez because he has the devil on his side, and he doesn't believe that She doesn't believe that he can beat him, but he said that I should do everything to protect my son. Oh, so she's like, if you die on your own, you will come back. But if Ramirez kills you, then you're going to be doomed to hell. So she's basically telling him that the only way that he'll be able to get any kind of revenge is to die by his own hand. Oh, now Jingles is talking to Bobby, but Bobby isn't there. So he's just basically like apologizing. Oh, Jingles died by his own hand. And he's back. He came back. Huh. Well, I guess that's the episode. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, darn. Anyways, so basic recap. So now we have we're getting more and more puzzle pieces to put the whole puzzle together. So when Mr. Jingles and his brother were little, they were they were at the camp, and Jingles' mother was always resentful towards him, but always had favoritism towards Bobby. So Bobby went out swimming, and the lifeguards were out doing little shenanigans, let's just say, and Bobby was watching them. So Bobby was supposed to keep an eye on. Oh no, Jingles was watching them, and Jingles was supposed to keep an eye on Bobby. Bobby got struck by a boat motor because the people in the boat didn't see him. So Bobby died. So the mother blamed everybody for it, and the mother killed a bunch of the camp members to be like, it was all their fault, like they were the reason why my boy died. And then Jingles goes over and is like, Mom, like, what happened? What did you do? And she said, oh, it's all their fault. It's for the best now. Like, come here. And then he's like, no. So he goes to run away and then grabs the knife and kills his mother. So Jingles killed his mother, and then his mother came back, and this is the scene where she's like belittling Jingles. It was basically like went to Margaret while she was sleeping because she knew that Margaret was already mentally unstable, and whispered in her ear, basically saying, "You have to kill all these people. Like it's all their fault. Like they've caused you so much pain. Like that kind of stuff." And then Margaret did all the killings and blamed it on Benjamin because Benjamin had a past of killing in the army. But then he got better, and then he was at Camp Redwood, and Margaret decided to blame it all on him. But it was really the mother's revenge for her son dying but blamed it all on Jingles. So Jingles was blamed for it. He went away. He didn't do any of the crimes, but he was blamed for it, and he had electroshock therapy, whatever, to basically, and he was like, I didn't do it, and they're like, well, you did it. And then, because so many people have told him, like, oh, it was you, he just started to believe that it was him. So he actually believed that it was him who did all those crimes, even though it wasn't. So then he went back to Camp Redwood to do more killings when he escaped. Try to be like, I'm getting revenge. Like, I need to keep doing this. I need to go after Margaret because Margaret's bad, and she's the last one left. She's the only person that survived. And then basically she was like, then she tells Mr. Jingles, it was me. I'm the one that did all those killings, and I blamed it all on you. So then it flash forwards so that she kills all these different people. And then it flash forwards. And then it shows like what's going on now. So they're doing this huge Billy Idol thing. Richard Ramirez is a part of this as well. And so basically Mr. Jingles sells his soul, or is like part of like the pact with the devil. And then I'll use the boat motor. And then they he goes around trying to kill people, and then Margaret's like, oh no, now I have to go out and kill all these people. And so Richard Ramirez, since he works for the devil, was like trying to recruit people, basically. And he said, Mr. Jingles, like, if you come with me, then like we'll like forget the past or whatever. So then he goes with Mr. Jingles, and Mr. Jingles sells his soul, but after he does that, he has to like continue to be faithful, but he wasn't. So then the only way that he could escape the devil's wrath is to die by his own hands. So that's what he just did. And then Mr. Jingles came back. So that's the story so far. That's what's going on so far. There's like little bits and pieces, and there's like different characters who have died, who have come back to life. Now they're living at Camp Redwood and whatever. But anyways, that's basically the gist of it. Basically the gist of what's going on. But if it's on next week, it should be on next week. I will see you guys next week. I'll probably do a stream before then, knowing me. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Well, me. Bye. Wow, the internet's really slow.